my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm!
Wait.
Everybody calm down! No!
So, ladies and gentlemen, it has finally been confirmed that 2019's Call of Duty is Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and this is the masterpiece in the background. This is the reveal trailer. Obviously, there's no volume because I don't know whether I'll get a copyright strike. I'm not lucky enough to be flown out like some of these guys. Really jealous, if I'm honest with you, because this is my favourite era of Call of Duty Modern Warfare type games. The modern era games just do something for me. I'm hoping that we do get actual guns that are used in the real world, which I believe we do, and this is a familiar face here. Now, it is a soft reboot, but one of the biggest things that I can say about this particular game that I have found out today, courtesy of Exclusive Ace, who will link his video down in the description because it is him who shared this information. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 2019 has a brand new engine. So we are getting a brand new engine, and according to Ace, we are going to get graphic fidelity that is actually better than Battlefield, which is an amazing thing to hear, because this is something the community has been absolutely begging for a long time now. We do have a lot of the people that previously left Infinity Ward. They have returned to the studio to basically make this game, so we near enough have a old school Infinity Ward minus a few people. We have old voice actors who worked on the Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare game and Modern Warfare 2 and 3, so the game is going to be set in the same time frame and the same kind of world as the old Call of Duty Modern Warfare games, but it's going to be a totally different storyline, and we may see some of the old characters like Captain Price make cameo appearances, or they may actually have a full-blown part in this particular game, but none of that has been confirmed. But we do know that we will see those characters playing a different role as to what we have seen previously in the past. Now, first off, I really have to say just how ecstatic I am at the moment, because this is something that I've wanted for such a long time. October 25th can't come quick enough for me. Now, I know there are plenty of people who are going to sit there and criticize this game because it's probably the cool thing, or not even the cool thing, just the normal thing to do these days. But my opinion about Infinity Ward, as per my last video, I believe they are the best developers. Now, they had their branch in Poland working on this engine for the last 3 years, but if you look at it from my perspective, the last Call of Duty they made was Infinite Warfare. This was received really badly from the community, not necessarily because it was a bad game, more so that the community was just fed up with the boost movements, and Infinity Ward basically, they basically bared the brunt of the community's anger towards another boost movement Call of Duty. But what advantage did this give them over all the other studios? Well, if you look at it this way, they had a clean slate. They knew what was going on, so as soon as they released that game, they started to work on the next Call of Duty, which is this Call of Duty that we're seeing in front of us now, and they knew from the ground up exactly what we expected as a community for Call of Duty. They knew what we was hungry for, which was a modern era game. They knew that we was hungry for boots on the ground. The complaint about a new engine has been made for absolutely ages now, and it looks as if Infinity Ward may have gone from the laughing stock of Call of Duty to the Messiah, basically, because they did start all of this. Irrespective of whether Zampella and West are still at the studio, Infinity Ward started all this, and I think they may be the actual studio that actually resurrect this game. Just look at these graphics here, it's absolutely stupendous. One thing that Call of Duty has definitely missed over the years is that immersiveness, that bringing you in with a storyline. It's been hard to actually you know, be compassionate and empathize with characters in the game, because it's been set in such a fictitious place. I know the game is fictitious in general, but look at Captain Price here. It's just something you can instantly relate to. He looks like a soldier. He looks like a soldier that you would see walk past you if you saw a real soldier in the world. Nothing that's augmented with all these things that are futuristic, that are not even something you would see in our day and age right now. You've got Marine Corps, you've got SAS, you've got the works of the special ops soldiers that would go in and do the dirt so we don't have to, off the grid. I'm flabbergasted, guys. I am really looking forward to seeing more information about this Call of Duty. That looks like a FAMAS there. I'm hoping all of the guns are licensed and real in the game. You can see the graphics. These are in-game graphics, guys. These are actual game footage. Call of Duty has never looked this good, ever. It looks stunning. Apparently the sound engine has had a massive overhaul as well, so sound and graphics are going to be just a different world this year, especially if you're lucky enough to own a PlayStation Pro, just like myself, PlayStation 4 Pro. It's gonna be worth its money now. It's gonna definitely be worth its money. Nothing has necessarily been released about the multiplayer aspect of the game, which is just standard stuff. We know all of that, but there wasn't much hype running up to this point, and I was getting a bit worried about Call of Duty in terms of what's going to happen this year, but I can see why they have chose to keep things on the wraps now. This is a sterling effort, definitely a sterling effort, and from what I'm seeing, I'm very impressed. Guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Are you excited as me, or do you think I'm going over the top? Guys, there are many buttons you could hit, but the like and subscribe button, I hope they took your fancy, and as always, guys, don't forget to stay on the right track. Peace.